there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you my personal Trap Team core character rankings. So we actually have two sets of two characters that tied. I'll get to that when I get to that. But we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. First, Fist Bump. Now, Fist Bump is a cool character. Like, I like all the cores. I think I can honestly say that I like all the cores. Fist Bump, however, is just... His style is sort of... It's... I don't like it. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like... Instead of, like, what I thought he was going to do was kind of like just... wave of chompies in front of... Imagine just a wave of chompies coming at me, and I'm Fist Bump, and I'm like... and just like sling his arms all over the place because of how spiky they are, and like it could like... I was imagining something like they would get caught on his arm, and like wherever the arm ended up, the chompies or any smaller enemies like would get moved over there. So like if he hit a Greeble, or I don't know if Greebles are in this game, but just imagine if he had a Greeble, it would like, and it was over here, it would catch on his arm, and then like when he stopped, it would stay there where he stopped. Sort of what I thought, and like, you know, spin attacks with his arm out, but that's not what it was. It's that slow, just spike, 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 and that's similar to the way Treerex played. Gonna be completely honest with you guys, I don't like Treerex. I do not like him. So yeah, whatever. For 15, I have Food Fight. Now, Food Fight's a pretty cool character in terms of design and everything. But, and this might just be because I'm so tired of just seeing him in every video that's ever been published by Skylanders after the date of April 23rd. 2014. So, I mean, that could be a big reason for why he's number 15 on the list. I mean, I've seen a lot of him, and, you know, to be completely honest, he's cool. He's pretty good, but there's just so many better characters out there that that's why he gets ranked so low. Next up, Cobra Kadabra. Cobra Kadabra looks cool in terms of attack, and in terms of attacks and everything. But as I said in my personal character thoughts video, his music looks so annoying. Other than that, though, he's a great character, and I can't wait to play with him. But unfortunately, he's probably going to be like Wave 4 or Wave 5. And a little thought on that. This is sort of just a little side note. I'm expecting 5 waves this year, if not more, even maybe up to 6 waves. And the waves aren't nearly going to be as big, I don't think. I think Wave 1 and Wave 2 might be the biggest 2 waves, and I think everything else is going to trickle out. We could see, I think, up to 6 waves this year, so, you know, be prepared to sort of wait it out, especially with these light and dark element characters not coming until possibly even, you know, June or July, until we know a lot about Skylanders 5, and I think that's the way it's going to be. I think they're going to announce them with Skylanders 5. That's just my... I mean, I know them. I saw them. Somebody hacked the game. I know those characters. I unfortunately can't disclose any of that information. I can talk verbally about them, but I can't show you images or anything of them. But that's just a quick little side note right there. Funny Bone. Funny Bone's pretty cool, but I don't like the character design. I don't know why, but I really don't think a bone dog was the way to go. I mean, if anything, they should have done a bone elephant, because, like, you know, Lion King elephant graveyard or something. I don't know. I just don't think the skeletal dog works. He's like, if Hot Dog was underfed, is the way that somebody on the forums put it. Yeah. His attacks are really cool, though, but I don't see why they're all saw blade attacks. I don't see why that has anything to do with Funny Bone. I just don't get it. Next up, we have Echo, or Echo, whichever. Echo looks pretty cool. But I don't know if it's just because I haven't warmed up to her yet, but she just looks so much like her, or not looks, but sort of, her attacks are very similar to the way Sonic Boom works. Sonic Boom just goes, ah, at enemies, and they die. Echo goes, ah, at enemies, and they die. I mean, it's just not the most creative thing, but I in general like Echo, especially her design. Coming in at number 11, Torch. Torch is pretty cool, but I don't like her humanoid appearance. I love everything about her except her humanoid appearance. And that's why she ranks so low, because it's sort of like, I can accept it with, Chill. And maybe like, Chill was in Sprocket. Chill and Sprocket. I knew there was another one. Yeah, Sprocket. I can accept it with those two, but they're just, I don't like humanoid Skylanders. And sort of with Roller Brawl, too, but to a lesser extent with her. But, especially with Chill and Sprocket. And another thing is, all these humanoids, a lot of them are humanoids, but these especially humanoids are all females. Chill was a girl, Sprocket was a girl, the Roller Brawl was a girl. So I'm just wondering, and why only female humanoids? Like, it just sort of makes me wonder. Like, I'm not saying that, oh no, it's not fair to guys that there's not male humanoids, but it's just interesting to think that there are more female human-looking Skylanders than male. So just a thought there. Chopper is pretty cool. I can't lie. Chopper is pretty cool, but he just sort of I guess he lacks the freshness in my mind to get ranked higher. But all in all, he's a really cool character. And, I like the fact that he can fly, but I don't like how it's, like, and this is really picky here. I don't like how his tongue hangs out. He acts dog-like, and it's kind of interesting, and, I don't know. Coming in at number 9, we have Batspin. Batspin's a pretty cool character. But it's the name that sets her back, personally. And, in the rankings, and in these rankings, I'm taking in everything. I'm taking everything into account. It's sort of an offspring of my personal character thoughts videos. Batspin is really cool, and I love her attacks. I adore her attacks. But the name is just a major turnoff for her. And I just don't like the name. And I feel bad saying that if the person that made the name is watching my video, but it's the truth. It's my opinion. I don't like the name, and I think that there were probably better. I'm not saying my name was better, but I can't help but think there must have been better names than Batspin. Whatever. Coming in at number 8, and it's taking me a minute because these bullet points are in Roman numerals, so I have to think for a second when I see them. Rocky Roll. Rocky Roll is really cool because of his dual character. There's Rocky and there's Roll, the boulder, and I really like that the split character in a character. I really like that for some reason. I just think I think it's really cool. Personally, similar with Fright Rider, I'm very surprised there haven't been more Fright Rider poses, because I think that Fright Rider is honestly a very cool character. And back in Giants, when I did a lot of voting contests on the forums, I did a core voting contest, and believe it or not, Fright Rider won. Fright Rider won. So I'm very surprised that he didn't sell better than he did, because I really like Fright Rider. I think he's pretty cool. But yeah, Rocky Roll. Rocky Roll's really cool. So, because of, and his playstyle is really cool as well, because he just mows down everything in his path. And we'll see that again with higher ranked Skylander. So, tied for 7th and 6th, we have Blades and Fling Kong, the two air characters. I know they're nothing alike, but in terms of their caliber of character, I think that they're pretty cool. I really like Fling Kong, but I just don't know why a magic carpet. I'm not holding that against him. I'm not subtracting personal, opinion points. Opinion points. I like that. I should make that a currency. I'm not subtracting that from him because he has a magic carpet. But it just sort of makes me wonder, why does he have a magic carpet? I know it says in the backstory, magic carpet, but it doesn't explain why he's got a magic carpet. And Blades. Blades is really cool to me as well because of just, I know I've been doing, a lot of battle reenactments, but, if these were wings, he's just whoosh, whoosh, and then, just dive bombing enemies and doing like splash. I think it's splash damage. Pretty sure that it's an area of effect attack. But yeah, I really like Blades and his character design, but I really think Blades should have been a girl. I think Blades, I think they missed out on an opportunity to make another female Skylander. Coming in at number 5, Deja Vu. Deja Vu is pretty cool because looks are deceiving with her. At first, especially with me, at first I thought, oh, character that uses a sword of sorts. But no, that's an energy projectile. Just pew, 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 shoots projectiles out of her little split sword thing. And the fact that she has to do with time is really cool as well. And I think that they missed out on an opportunity there to make her a time element character. And instead of light and dark, time and space. I think they missed out on an opportunity there. And I also think that might show that we might not ever have a time and space one, which really surprises me. Because, in Swap Force there were Vortex and Time Gear Golems and Spellpunks. So, kind of surprising to me. Tied at 3rd and 4th, we have High Five and Flipwreck, and please give me a moment. Much better. Alright, High Five and Flipwreck. The 2 Frito-Lay Skylanders that are remaining. So, I really like High Five and his quick movement. And I think that they really did a good job at kind of showing his his insectism? Could you call it that? His state of being an insect. I think they did a good job with that. And I really like his animation. And his attacks are so rapid and fast-paced. You gotta love that. And then I like Flipwreck for his kind of crazy attacks. Like he throws this wheel down and he grabs onto it and he spins on it. I mean, I think that they did a good job coming up with attacks for Flipwreck, personally. Next, we have Trailblazer coming in at number 2. Numero dos. I think Trailblazer is pretty cool. As I said in my personal character thoughts videos, I've really been wanting a fire horse for a long time. Not unlike Ponyta from Pokemon. I've really been wanting that for a while, and I think they really delivered. And I really like him. I think Trailblazer's really cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on him. But yet again, he'll probably be a Wave 4 or 5 character. I'd expect, and I'm again going to get off on a little tangent here. I expect Wave 3 to maybe contain, let's see, Blastermind, the official release of Gear Shift, possibly Kaboom, and Thunderbolt, as well as maybe Cobra Kadabra, and Fling Kong, and then the rest will come out in Wave 4, 5, and 6. So, no, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. And then the Eons Elite, will be trickled in there, and same thing with the Minis and Eons Elite. So yeah. Coming in at number 1, Shredhead. When I first saw Shredhead in the Home Interleague, I thought, this character is going to be amazing. And after seeing gameplay that the Skylanders Dad released, I am not disappointed. As it was with Scorp, I at first thought he was just going to be the best character ever. And he's not a bad character. He's not a bad character. I can't say he's a bad character. But he's not the same as I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be more melee than he is. And he's just not. He's a ranged character. And I think they did a good job coming up with innovative attacks for Scorp. But back to Shredhead. I really like his artwork, his figure, his pose, his backstory. I like everything, especially because it references Sparks from the old Spyro series. So just all in all, I think that he's a really cool character. So, anyways, this has been my personal character ranking of the core characters from Trap Team. I hope you enjoyed. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you